Sharp off camera out of his little character, you know? We would FaceTime all the time.
So let me ask you this, before we get into like some sports shit. I seen a clip recently of you at the No Jumper live show, and you walked off. What the fuck happened? There was people in the audience.
Oh, there was an audience?
There was a live show.
Yeah.
No Jumper did like a live show.
Oh,
and-
for real?
Yeah.
I didn't see that, but go ahead.
So it's okay. There's like a long history to why that happened. Like I would have never just walked off if shit didn't happen like leading up to that.
Mm.
Like here's the thing, I fuck with No Jumper like as homies. Everybody that works for like No Jumper, I really love, and I've been fucking with them since they blew me up. You know, like they invite me back there every time I go.
That's what's up. Shout out. No
And
Jumper.
I live in Miami, so they asked me to come on their podcast all the fucking time, and I'm like, hell yeah, like I'll come to support. Like I fuck with y'all.
Right.
So I fly myself out. I book a hotel. You know, I take time out of my day. I'm not gaining shit from it. I do gain shit from it when I go on their podcast because
Sure.
I can promote my stuff.
Sure.
You know,
Right.
but this live show, like they were like, you should come be like a surprise guest, and like Sharp invited me, like 3 other people from No Jumper invited me. So I was like, I'll go because I fuck with y'all. Like it'll just be fun, you know?
Right.
So I go there, and here's the thing with Sharp. I know Sharp off camera out of his little character, you know? We would FaceTime all the time. And he literally, his preface for inviting me was like, oh, I want to show them the other side of you. I don't want to do the like drama shit. Like, you should come and we should do like a cool like conversation. And I was like, I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
So I get there. I'm backstage. He literally comes in backstage, like already in character. I honestly think he was like coaxed the fuck out because he was like sweating, like eyes bugged out, like screaming at me backstage, like, bro, I know you and this is not how you act. Like on camera, it's fair game because we're entertainers at the end of the day.
Right.
And I don't take shit serious that happens like on camera.
Right.
But when you're backstage, like harassing me over and over, like I'm not going to respond well. And on top of that, like, one of their other employees, like me and him were going at it, and he was like, oh, something's really gonna happen to you. And I was like, what's gonna happen to me, Sharp? Like none of your little goons are literally can even be in the rooms that I'm in.
Mm.
You hang out with fucking like prostitutes that chill in the corner. Like they're never gonna be caught in the same room as me, you know? And like one of the employees at No Jumper was like, because I was like, I don't fight. I call the cops, Sharp. Like, don't threaten me. And she was like, really? Because you said you would beat my ass. And I was like, girl, who the fuck are you? I've never seen this girl in my life. And she was like, you texted me a year ago when you first blew up that you were going to beat me up. Like, I have the DM. So I was like, find the DM. Anyway.
Sorry to
and then
interrupt,
he
but
was
all
just
this
like,
is happening backstage. All this is happening backstage at No
Yes.
Jumper show. Golly. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
And I was
Golly.
like, bro, I was like,
It's lit behind the stage.
This is
I was
super
like,
lit.
and I kept saying, like, bro, give me space. Like, just save this shit for the camera because I don't have patience today. Like, I was already kind of in a bad mood, anyways. And I was like, bro, I'm not here. Like, I'm here to have a good time with you guys are my friends. So don't, like, piss me off before we go out here. And then, like, I did pack my shit and I started walking off. And then, like, everyone that works for No Jumper was like, no, please, like, stay. Don't ruin this for Sharp, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, Sharp, but, like, don't be on that bullshit when we're on stage. And he's like, okay, I won't. Just please stay. So I was like, okay. So I stay and I go on. And he's literally just like on the same shit. Like he wasn't even really like saying anything. He was supposed to have some shit planned. And he just kept like trying to make me talk about the backstage shit, which I was like, I'm not here to talk about that. So I ended up just walking off. And then he came back there after and would continue to scream and yell at me and harass me until I left.
That's crazy.
Like,
that's intense.
Dude's unstable as fuck.
That's intense.
That's a lot of drama for one backstage session.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Like,
that was a lot to happen backstage. I'm not
You're
gonna
a grown man.
lie.
You're a grown man. Like,
So let me ask you this, like, because you've been like again relevant in social media for a couple years now, and like you said, like everything's fair game when you're on camera for the content. That makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
Behind the scene, we do media and marketing, so we understand that. Like, you got to play to the camera.
Yeah.
But like that balance, that's got to be a little bit difficult too, right? To like understand somebody saying something for the camera, but also like yo, I got a fucking relationship with you. Be cool. You know
Well,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and
Like,
it's like I come into the No Jumper studio and I show everybody respect when I get there. I show everybody love. I bring them alcohol, like shit
mm,
like that. I give everybody hugs. I communicate. I talk. I dress everybody. You know, it's like
mm,
we have a relationship. It's business at the end of the day. What goes on the camera, that's the business side that I don't take personal.
sure.
But the personal relationships off camera, that's what I care about. So it's like especially when I take time away from my family and friends that
Yeah.
like I grew up in California. I take time away from them, and my sister and all her friends drove like an hour up to take time out of their day to come watch me do that show, and it was just like a waste of time. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like
Shout out
the
to them for
respect.
making the drive. Shout out to them.
Yeah,